Hello everyone, and welcome to the video companion for the Talking Time Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm McDowell, and this time I'm here to talk to you about the hard versions of the Primal Trials against Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan. These fights become available after you complete the 2.0 main scenario and are tuned to give the player an entry-level experience into the world of 8-player raids in a familiar setting. All three of these fights have different mechanics and new twists and changes. I won't be covering the new fights in their entirety, but just briefly going over some of the new things. For this video, you're going to be hearing covers of the three main Primal themes performed by the Final Fantasy XIV in-house cover band, The Primals, featuring composer Masayoshi Soken and English localization lead Michael Christopher Koji Fox. More players means more players can be targeted with these eruption AoEs in the Ifrit fight. In the early phases of this fight, there's little new to worry about. As long as the main tank keeps Ifrit appointed away from the rest of the party, his Conal Fire Breath attack won't hurt anyone except the main tank. He does have one new trick up his sleeve, however. He'll leap off and become untargetable, and land outside the arena and sweep across in a wide line attack. When he starts charging up for his ultimate attack, Inferno, he'll summon more infernal nails that need to be destroyed. It's imperative that the party, except for the main tank, break off Ifrit and destroy the nails. Later in the fight, Ifrit will bring back his sweeping attack trick once again, but this time creating several clones of himself and sweeping across in rapid succession. Just move out of the way of each of them in turn and you'll be safe. Garuda is largely unchanged in the first part of her fight. Her things hit harder, and there are more adds and AoEs to damage the safety pillars. It isn't until the second phase, after she uses Aerial Blast, that things change considerably. The area will be constantly plagued by tornadoes for the rest of the fight. Eventually, Garuda will jump to the south end of the arena and spawn two new unique adds, Suparna and Chirata. The tanks should each pick one up, and the party should attack one with a green tether to Garuda, as the green tether will heal her. Once Suparna and Chirata are down, then it's safe to return to killing Garuda. In addition, Garuda will pull a trick from the Titan fight and shrink the arena to make it lethal to stand outside the eye of the storm. Titan is the hardest of the three to challenge and has a whopping 5 phases delineated each time when he leaps away for his Geo Crush attack, or Earthen Fury, his ultimate. He has the most new tricks out of all of the three. First, he uses his knockback line AoE attack Landslide a lot more, and he has a multi-hitting raid-wide attack called Tumult. Both of these attacks appear throughout the whole fight, with Tumult getting more consecutive hits as the fight progresses. The next attack he adds to his repertoire from normal mode is Weight of the Land, which creates 4 circular AoE attacks centered on random players. His first new trick is to spawn a series of bomb boulders that will detonate after a period of time. To avoid them, you'll need to stand near a bomb that spawns later, then move to the area of bomb that spawns earlier after it explodes. There's several variations of this hack. His next fun trick is to pick one player, usually a healer, and lock them in a granite jail. The other players need to break them out before it kills them. Of course, not breaking them out before the landslide comes out to force the healer to get knocked off the stage. Oops. I want to let this final phase run in its entirety for the rest of this video, but his final trick is a conal cleaving attack buster called Mountain Buster, which is, interestingly enough, a skill a Blue Mage can learn. From here, he mixes in multi-hitting tumults, bomb boulders, landslides, and Weight of the Land. It's a mess. For trial fights, hard mode extends to Heavensward, where the hard mode serves as the story progression fights, and Extreme is the bonus fight that is unlocked at the end of the main scenario for the expansions, or alongside the normal mode in case of patches. Hard mode difficulty is retired from trial fights when you get to Stormblood, effectively serving as the normal difficulty for story completion, Extreme being the harder version to be farmed for special gear, crafting items, and mounts. But I'll be talking about Extreme fights in a later update. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching today. The link to the full LP is in the description below. Please be aware that the thread has moved. Thank you very much, and may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.